Hey guys, Russell here with A&M RC. I was asked to do a video, RC crawlers and more, on how to do the dually setup. And I just thought I would show y'all a couple things that I did to the truck to do this and put one of these together. So anyway, first thing I did, as y'all see, is I drastically changed everything. Yeah, that's the old plastic housing, and it's got a servo in it with some hot glue. But these axles here, they're metal. All this is metal. All these little metal links. The metal drive shaft, they are a good drive shaft, but these little keepers right here do wear out and the pins will fall out. But as you see, I put O-rings on there, kept them in there real good. This transmission works good in this truck. Fits really well. It's got a hump already up underneath here, whereas the one with the bed on it does not. You have to cut out. So keep that in mind. A little LiPo battery, 7.4. And then the same thing in the back with the metal drive shafts, metal links, metal differential. And I did have to drill some more holes to move the shocks to get this way. That way you get a lot more travel, and it looks a lot better crawling. You do got to be careful on the inside because there's some plastic up in here that sometimes will get in your way. So we've got to keep that in mind. And really, other than that, it's stock. I mean, the body, the frame, the cross members, all that stock. It's from when I bought it. I think I bought it for like 35 bucks. And I added these right here for rolling and not tearing it up. And that's actually zip ties. I just cut them and put them on here. And I got all the stuff down in here. I got a connection problem, so I got a fat little connector stuck down in there to hold it apart. But that's still the compartment. Still got the interior. Kind of dirty in there, but it's still in there. Anyway, enough babbling. Let's take a look at this. Alright, these are the rims that I bought off of Wish. I don't know how to do the links, but if you put in WPL rims, these pop up all over the place. They even got some now with a dually adapter that goes in the center here. And I actually have ordered some, so I'll do a video on that too. But anyway, what I do, I just put them back to back, where you got to dip this side or dip this side, because once you put this together, you have to take this wheel weight and adapter and spindle and yada yada yada, but it goes inside here, so it ties everything together. So this is a pain in the butt. It took me a pretty good while to figure all this out, and I was very aggravated. So anyway, let's get started. First of all, look through there and line up your holes and your holes. It's going to almost line up one way. If you go one more hole to the right, it'll line up perfectly. So anyway, you do that. You stick your wheel weight in there. You put one screw in. You get it through that hole. And you make sure everything's still lined up. I'm pushing with my screwdriver. It's making it stick through just a little bit. Does not stick through a lot. This is the next hard part. Okay? There's two ways to do this. The easiest way I have found, and you'll have to excuse the mess on my bench. I've been working. They had a storm over in Louisiana. That's where I've been working. I get these little thin nose tweezers. If you can see them, I don't know what's up with my phone there. And I stick it down here. I put my finger on it, mash it flat to the rim, and start turning the screw. Okay, see? Finger in there, I'm holding that nut, and it's almost tight. So now, this holds together. And as you can see, I got one nut on there. I like the nuts to stick out because it looks real like it has lug nuts on there. So then you line it up, and your best option is to go directly across from the one that you just did, like right here is where we did. So we're going to go right here, right across from it. That way it doesn't move. You get it in there, you hold that with your screwdriver, you get your tweezers, you stick it on the bolt. It's going to sit lopsided, it doesn't matter. Then you push it like this, push it back, and it'll push the screw back to you. That way it'll sit flat on the rim, and boom, there it goes. These two, I'm going to go ahead and tighten. I don't want this to move. You need to make sure that all the way around here feels level. If you can see how that's flat across there, there's no tire sticking higher than the other one. Keep that in mind. And then next process is same thing. Stick your screwdriver in here, hold that, and grab a nut. That's what she said. And put your finger on it, push it back, and there you go. Go ahead and tighten them as you go, because there ain't no sense in not doing it. Because then you're going to have to go back and check them anyway, and if they're twice as loose, it just aggravates me. I like to have it ready to go. But I appreciate you subscribing, and I do appreciate the questions, because then I feel like I've got worth doing this channel, because now I'm helping somebody. And that's what it is to me. I don't mind sharing knowledge. That's what it was made for, was to be shared. So, yeah, guys, if you got any more questions, got any suggestions, I'm working on maybe building a diesel rig. I'm probably going to buy a Tamiya first and a trailer, but I got some stuff out there to make a trailer out of too. So I may end up buying the Tamiya and the trailer and then making a trailer to see how it does. But yeah, that's going to be in the works too. As y'all see, I do a lot of stuff. I try to build stuff. You know, it's fun. I like it. Another thing I did, because when you put these on, they get real tight under there. And actually, it's not bad, but if you want the wider look, they have some little bushings that come with a lot of the stuff that goes on the WPL. I just took it, turned it backwards to where the weight goes onto this spindle right here, and I have this little bushing, and if you can see, it's got a rim on one side. I put that rim inside the wheel weight towards the other side, so it's flat, and when it butts up against the other side inside here, it's flat also. So in that goes, and of course it flipped over. There we go. Okay, so now that's in there. Of course, we don't want to move the spacer, so we turn the truck sideways. Go ahead and get your screw, work it through the bushing, because it moved a little bit. It's not perfect, but it's the perfect spacer. And I did that to the front too, because the front tires, with all this setup and the way the shocks go back toward the back, when it turns, it was hitting. And as you can see, you have to make it hit them now. But oh no, I guess it still hits. I need to space it more. But anyway, spaces are easy. There ain't no problem. That's the best way I've seen to do the dually setup, other than buying the stuff to do it, because the only difference with the dually setup that you buy, it doesn't have the wheel weight in there. All it has is a little spindle that connects the rims. And I actually like the wheel weights because it adds the weight, and now you get this awesome flex, if y'all can see that. And that is 3 fingers easy. And if y'all know, on a WPL, that's hard to get. And I'll prove to you that the front tires, actually I can go 4 fingers and y'all see it just starting to lift off. Look, I get full 4 fingers and it's just now lifting off the ground. Oh, I'm moving the camera if y'all see that. So that's why I put the shocks in the angle that I did, and the spacers in there. So it's been a fun build. It's going to continue to be a fun build. I'm not done. I'm going to buy another one. I wanted to put a pickup bed on this one, but I like the way this one is. It's nothing but crawling, cool, and I don't know if y'all seen before, but I put some disco lights on it, and I got a video in there that's on them, but I thought they were pretty cool. I have a whole bunch of LEDs that are MIA at this time. I don't see them, but anyway, got a bunch of LEDs. I'm going to fill the, let's turn this up just a hair. Oh, too far. I'm going to fill the lights in here. There's 4 of those. I'm probably going to put some tail lights on it and then do a little bit more stuff. But the other one that I'm going to build is going to be with the truck bed on it. And probably won't do it dually style, but I'll probably do these rims and tires, but a different color, maybe silver on it, and do the black axles, something like that. Well, guys, RC Crawlers and more. Appreciate the comments. Appreciate the subscribing, the liking. Continue. I will get more videos out there. I'm about to get a computer. I know I said that 100 times, and start editing, but had a problem with the COVID stuff, really shut me down, and just now recently got to go back to work, and my business is going again. So I'm definitely getting a computer. I'll be editing, there'll be music, it'll be a lot more entertaining for y'all rather than just sitting here listening to me. Now, if you like it this way, let me know, and I'll do both kinds of videos. Just let me know what you want. All right, guys, hit the like button. Subscribe. Tell me what you think. And until next time. Later.